We have seen how to write test cases for Java and how many ways we have to write test cases for Java. And for the first class, we have seen what is the advantages of writing test cases and how many flavors we have in test case. And we have second we went to JUnit sample program, and then we have covered DBUnit sample programs. So basically already you would have seen my previous examples why we need a DBUnit. It's specifically for database. So then we'll go to the HSQL DB testing sample programs. So obviously you would have understand what is HSQL DB testing, and by naming itself we can say this is Hibernate SQL DB unit testing. So by naming we'll think like that this is for HSQL test cases. So we'll go and see internally what is exactly it is. Basically, like whenever we write any test cases for that, what is exactly our goal is to test whatever we have written the code. So just we are testing just our code alone, but what about the backend systems? Like we have a database, so how we can test the database thoroughly? For example, in Java any lines of code missing, so we can based on our test cases, test scenarios, whether it is working as per our test cases or not, easily we can test by JUnits. And what about the DB? Like we have a many tables, and we have a many structures, and we have a different tables between relationship, and those database we are connecting to the Java. And what about the integration between Java and the database? So to test that we are going to cover DBUnit and HSQL DB testing. Already you would have understand what is DB testing is. Here we'll have a dummy data to connect the database, and that dummy data will be used by the program. So HSQL DB is like a one relational database management system which is written in Java, and it has a JDBC driver and supports large subset of SQL standards, and it offers fast small database engine which offers both in memory and disk based tables. So what is exactly this HSQL DB testing will do? Previous whatever DB testing we have covered is like we need one database which will use to connect Java to testing. But using HSQL DB, it will create one mark database inside HSQL DB tool, and that using those connection details, and we will connect to the HSQL DB tool, and will perform the testing on our Java classes. So this is the main concept of HSQL DB. So here we have a different memory systems. We have in memory we have disk based tables we have. So basically we can use HSQL DB for database testing. And you have a doubt, so HSQL DB unit testing also same like DBUnit but more advanced. So you do not want the data generated by your test to interface with the data stored in this database, and would like to avoid the additional risk of database problems complicating or causing the failures in your test. Yes, using HSQL DB we can cover all this, we can cross all these problems. A good solution is to use an in-memory database for testing. Yes, if we are going for the HSQL DB, we'll use the in-memory database, so that we can easily connect to that memory system. Anyway, even in Jenkins also we can able to build the project in Jenkins also easily. And this setup also, HSQL DB setup also very easy to understand, and we can do easily. Below I'm going to show one example which is connecting to database. Generally everybody will use HSQL DB for only Hibernate with Spring to test. Yeah, meaning itself telling and naming itself telling, will think like that this is only for Hibernate with Hibernate with a Spring to test. But as per my knowledge, this is not only for Hibernate, even we can test database JDBC also. So special advantage with HSQL DB is that for our project DB is not implemented but code is completed. So obviously nowadays we are following, first we will write the test cases, based on that we are implementing the code. So we are following agile methodology and we will try to complete our coding based on the test cases. So obviously test cases are written in as per the requirement and functionality. So whatever code we are going to write, it should be as per the test cases. So I have written a small example which is calculating salary, and I have a connectivity, DB connectivity, and which is calculating the salary. So this is my class. So test case is for above program, you would have understand easily. It is just calculating the salary and including with bonus and increment. Okay, so this class I am gonna write. So this is my class. So before going to write, I wanna tell you, so once we create a file system in memory system in HSQL DB, those DB details we have to capture. So whenever we create any DB system, memory system, we will get a database details for HSQL DB, and this is the URL and this is the username and this is the password. So it is very easy to understand. So normally how we'll write Java classes, it is same like writing JUnit. Only difference is, instead of using actual DB details, we have to use HSQL DB details. So before going to use that, we have to create our own tables in memory system, and memory system we have to create in HSQL DB. So these details we'll use and we'll create a connection. So based on the connection we have to call our methods. So if you want more details, I will explain you clearly. For example, we have application context.xml. So whenever we write an example, what we'll do, first we'll create the database connectivity using Hibernate template or session factory or anything. So based on the Hibernate template, we'll create a DAO objects, DAO injections. So we'll inject Hibernate template to the DAO and we'll try to make it fulfill the DAO class injection. Then DAO, maybe if we have a service layer or any extra classes are there, action classes, so we'll try to inject that service class to the action class. So whenever we are going to the write a test case, only difference is only database details whatever we are using for actual test cases. So in the top level we have created database connectivity. So for that database connectivity, instead of using actual DB details while writing test case, only we have to use HSQL DB details. And this is very simple example, so easily we can write it, those details, try to connect it, try to call whatever we want to test, and we can test easily. And here, right, using database we can write directly our integration test cases. For example, I have an action class. So this is actually connecting to the front UI side. And next we have a service layer. So just think like that. I'm not able to draw the picture, but I will try. Second is this is service, you can think, and this is my DAO layer which is connecting to HLDB, and here I'm not able to write something, so I will just delete this. So we'll think like that. This is action, and think that is action, and this one is service, and this is my DAO class. So our application context will have all the connectivity. So obviously everywhere nowadays became Spring is awesome. So always we'll try to use Spring injection. Based on the injection, we'll try to inject all these objects. So for test cases also everything will be same except the DAO connectivity details. So obviously if you want to use same application context.xml, you can directly use that XML file. And except DB details, HSQL DB details, everything we can use as it is. So if you want to more about HSQL DB, how to set up and all, you can go to the javavillage.in hsqldb-tool.php, and you can see more about HSQLDB, and you can see this how many memories we have, and how it will be more details about this one, how many types of catalog. I mean, you want to store a file system or memory system or any Java resources system such as jar or always read only. So it's kind of, we have more details on this. And the next one is how to connect to this HSQLDB. So this is actually one tool. So we have to start the tool, and we have to create a one memory system or file system, and after that how many tables, what and the tables are available for that database we have to create, and then we have to insert the dummy data, and these are the supported jars are required for that. And these are the Log4j properties. If you want to use, you can use it. And I provided a sample program, you can see here. So this is actually HSQLDB is for. Thank you.